Welcome back to Power in the Pause, the podcast where we slow things down enough to hear ourselves think, feel, and choose differently. I'm your host, Chelsea, and the voice reminding you that rest, reflection, and intentional pauses are not weakness, they're power. And today's episode, it's not a recap, sis, it's a threshold because we've officially closed out the December challenge, a month of deleting, decentering, decluttering, and intentionally pulling our energy back home. So the question now isn't, what did you learn? It's, what do you do with the space that you've created? Okay, sis, before we go any further, let's actually pause together. Wherever you are, of course, if you're not driving, close your eyes, unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders. Let's take a slow inhale through the nose. Let it fill your chest, your ribs, your belly, and then exhale out of your mouth. Long, slow, and intentional. Okay, one more time. Inhale and exhale. In this moment, there's nothing to fix, nothing to perform, just presence. This, this is where your power lives. Okay, sis, this is what I want to tell you today. A pause isn't the point. The pause is the doorway. And what happens after the pause is often where growth gets tested. Because once things quiet down, once you've stopped explaining yourself, over giving, over functioning, overextending, there's this reflex to fill that space again. We re-busy ourselves, we reopen doors that we finally closed, we step back into roles we outgrew because they feel familiar. And familiarity can feel safer than peace, especially to a nervous system that's been in survival mode for years. So, if you're feeling a little uneasy right now, maybe a little exposed, like, okay, but now what? Good. That doesn't mean the pause failed. It means that something has shifted. That stillness can feel uncomfortable before it gets calming. Silence can feel loud before it feels grounding. And this is the moment where we get to decide, consciously or unconsciously, whether we're going to stay changed or shrink back into old patterns out of habit and familiarity. Instead of rushing into new year, new me energy, I want to offer you something different. Integration over intention. It's not, what do I want to accomplish? Rather, what felt lighter this month? What did I not miss? Like at all? What boundaries actually gave me energy instead of draining it? And what truths about myself can I no longer unsee? Because all that awareness without integration just becomes another abandoned insight. And we didn't pause just to go right back to burning ourselves out. So, here's a simple reentry framework I want to share with you and invite you to sit with this week. Ask yourself, what is one boundary I'm carrying forward? What is one truth about myself that I'm done negotiating? And what's one non negotiable for this next season of my life? Not 10 goals, sis, not a full personality rewrite, not a reinvention, just three grounded choices for yourself. Because something that fit in last year doesn't mean it belongs in the next one. You don't need to reinvent yourself. You need to give yourself permission to stay aligned, even when it's uncomfortable. So, as this year and December closes, Remember this: the pause already did its work. Now it's your job to protect it. So don't rush to fill the quiet. Don't apologize for the space you've made. And don't carry old versions of yourself forward just because they're familiar. Let this be the calm before the choice, not the calm before the chaos. Thank you for being here with me on Power and the Pause. Sit with this episode, breathe with it, let it land, sis. And until next Sunday, honor the pause and choose what comes with you.